I knew on the one hand parenthood and being a father, there are things you're going to leave behind, but I think I was totally ready to leave those things behind. Even in my 20s, you know, I think I was ready for the things that fatherhood would provide, but I didn't really understand what they were. I didn't really get it in terms of the both the satisfaction of it, you know, but how profound the love is and the commitment of it, and then also the difficulty, you know, the challenges.
With any of our kids, we didn't know whether we were having a boy or a girl, so each time it was really, we met every aspect of them right when they were born. So I think it was just overwhelming joy and surprise, and it was fantastic.
Fatherhood is profound. You know, it was bigger than I think I understood.
You see, being a father isn't just a name or somebody who's around. A father is somebody who informs you, teaches you, who loves you unconditionally, who's there. And I could say that about David.
The way that he can just, you know, deal with the challenges and the obstacles that he's had to face is a really great thing. He'll listen to you, and he's not one of the adults who will, you know, listen to children and think, oh, that's so cute, that's so sweet. He listens to your opinion as an equal, so that's really great.
He has such an integrity that it's wonderful. It is wonderful to say, that's my son. He's my son.
What I hope for my kids, you know, I want them to be connected to the people around them. I want them to find joy in life. It's how you are that generates what you do, and that generates then what you have. You talk to my kids and they're fun. They're fun, they're inventive and creative, and you know, so we play games, and you know, sitting on the couch watching football, as simple as that is. Again, the game, I enjoy the game, it's fun, but it's just a great experience for us all to be together.
He really takes such joy in every moment with them. He loves to read to them. He loves playing games with them, teaching them. The fact that the ADA is honoring him as the Father of the Year is just perfect.
The benefits of fatherhood were things you can't really even understand. You can talk about them, but you can't totally get it, you know, what you gain from being a parent until you have kids.
He inspires me to be, like, have a happier perspective on life, and to always, like, work through challenges, like, never give up.
We spend a lot of time throwing a ball in the house, and every now and then I can see Lindsay, you know, especially, you know, the ball will bang into something. We haven't had any major catastrophes, but it'll knock over a vase, or it'll hit a glass or something, and it'll be a little bit of a shock, and I see her about to say, no. And she remembers, you know, whatever, 15 years ago, or 13 years ago, that she made a commitment that there could always be playing ball in the house. So, you know, the rule has worked out for us, and it's been a lot of fun.
I admire him more than anyone else in the world, and you know, we've been married 17 years in May, and every year gets better. That's the kind of guy he is. David's role model is his father. He lost him fairly young, because David was about 11 when his father died, but he has very, very strong memories of him, and I think his father's intellect and his ability to understand people and to help them against some of their biggest struggles in their work or in their craft is really inspiring to David. You know, it's both David's pursuit of knowledge and understanding of things, and also his desire to help people and help them address their roadblocks, whether it's in acting or in their work or in their families. It's just really a passion of his, the way he marries his mind and his heart and his connection with people. I think it's really sort of reminiscent of his father.
You know, I think that he's decided that in order to, you know, have the life that he wants, he needs to be able to have time for his family, but also to have time to do his work and to support charities that help research for things like diabetes. So I think it's really his commitment that helps him balance it all out.
He's a good dad. He makes a lot of voices when he reads. his eagle voice is very strange. My dad and me hate diabetes. I got it when I was 10 months, and I think my dad got it when he was like 15 or 16. He helped me by sometimes test me, and when I'm higher than normal high, 600 and above, then sometimes I would need a lot of insulin, but then when I'm 20 and below, I need a lot of sugar.
The American Diabetes Association represents the same kind of passion that David has for figuring out the best ways to help people with diabetes live active, normal lives.
I think that it's really great that he's so dedicated to finding a cure, and even if, in his generation, he doesn't have a cure, in my generation or in my kids' or my grandkids' generation, there will be a time where you just go to the doctor and they give you this program that will cure your diabetes. I think that's a really great thing to be working towards.
The way he parents our kids, and particularly within the context of the ADA, the way he's a model to Sawyer of how to live a beautiful, normal life with diabetes is really a special thing.
Part of what Sawyer's taught me is how much we all need a community. And watching Sawyer enjoy a camp where everyone there had diabetes was really powerful, and it kind of re-engaged me to join that community. They're really, those are my people. So the American Diabetes Association is a reflection of that. It's saying, for me, it's getting back to this difficulty that we all share. That everyone in there has been touched by this disease and is struggling with it either themselves or through someone they really, really love. In my case, it's both. I struggle with it myself, but I could probably live with it for me. But when I see it in Sawyer's life, I go, we have to do something about that. Maybe I could suck it up and get through this, but not for him. That's not okay. So the American Diabetes Association is a great place to go to move that struggle forward, and make a difference.